Right then, so it's around 8:30 in the morning and I'm currently stood with the legend that is purple, of course, at Stewartby railway station. So, you would have seen our Worcester Curve video came out just a short while ago. And this one is another history lesson for you guys. So we're going to explore not only this very small and short station, but we're going to go and see the Stewartby Brickworks and take you around the abandoned structures there, as well as the old Forders sidings. So, sit back and enjoy, and welcome once again to Down the Line. So before we head into the Brickworks, we're just going to go and pop to the shop, grab a drink. So I'm going to rewind and take you through my journey along the Marston Vale Line from Bletchley. So enjoy that little bit, and I'll see you back here. So, with the station behind us, it's time to venture in and have a look at these old brickworks. Now, of course, Stewartby, it's named after the Stewartby family and is famous in the local area for this brickworks. However, it did close in 2008. However, some of the structures are still here, which we're going to go and have a look at. And you're quite excited by this, aren't you, Purple?
Oh, mate, I'm gassed. I've been gassed. I really want to see. I mean, I love the Industrial Revolution, and to see where majority of our bricks were actually made, I can't wait, mate. I can't wait. I really want to see it.
And like I said on the intro, it ties in very nicely with the previous video following the Worcester Curve at the old Fletton Brickworks in Bletchley. So this goes hand in hand. So let's go make an adventure. So we've already just ventured in. Not showing you how to get in, however, naughty, shouldn't know that. But nevertheless, already you're met with a grand pile of bricks. Now, as you remember, on the old video, they were imprinted with Fletton's Limited. Now, most of these bricks aren't as, as clearly printed in terms of what they are. But you can see probably on this one, let me get it for you, LBC, London Brick Company, of course, with 4 press. That's how I make it out. 4 press purple.
Yeah, it maybe Forus.
Forus.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. We know there's a P and an S in it somewhere, but nonetheless, you can just tell that there could have been a structure here. You've got the concrete roadway. Just makes you think. If only you had a time machine.
I know, right? I know. It's awesome.
This would have been booming back in its heyday. Well, it looks like a house, to be honest, but when you step inside, you've got, well, plenty of work boots still here. You can just imagine the lives of the people who wore them. Hard hat, some chairs, looks like an office desk, and when you step through here, gives you the sense that it was kind of like a locker room for the workmen. You've got all numbers here. I think it's, well, from what I can see, you've got 11 to at least 44. So again, this could be somewhere, start your day, hi mate, how are you? Stick your bag in, put your stuff on, head off to work. So again, it's a beautiful structure, and as Purple pointed out to me,
look at that.
You got a big ass crack. So that to me would say, in terms of the longevity of this building, at some point that is gonna go.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a slight roof in here, but like I said, the daylight comes in here, and oh, actually, dead pigeon.
Oh, so something's eating from here.
Yeah, something is something's about.
Yeah, that's pretty fresh, that bit. Fresh flies on it.
I wonder, but yeah, as you can see, no roof.
No.
To be fair, some of the buildings here, the roofs don't exist really. Some of it is burned, some of it is caved in. There is one particular bit which is extremely cool to look at, so we will see that.
Have you noticed the little door up there as well? Look.
I did not. I did not.
Look at that. There's a tiny little door up there. That's awesome.
It's amazing what these people used to be up to here. Like I said.
It's amazing what we get up to.
Yeah, no, that's why we're here.
That's it.
So, if you're wondering why I quickly panned to a video of a car train, it's because we hit a bit of a snag. Do you want to tell them why, Purple?
Yeah, the security was sitting outside the building here. So, yeah, we had the dart, watch a train, and just sent the drone up again, and, well, it looks like he's gone. So, round two.
Round two it is. Let's go! Welcome to one of the main buildings here at the old Brickworks. So Purple's off just doing a couple of little few, mind me footing, doing a few shots for his video there, but what a place this is. So there's not only this level, there's a couple of upstairs levels. So if he's feeling adventurous, I will offer the option of going upstairs. So, oh, this is good. So we just made it onto one of the outside platforms here, and behind me is the site of the old Forders sidings. Now you can just imagine back in its heyday, this, thank you, would have been jam-packed full of wagons, shunters, the lot, and in the ballast you can still make out the old imprints of the track. I believe there are a couple of buffers still in situ. That was when I was here last time. You never know, they could have been taken up, but hey ho. And you've got, like I said, we've got the original kilns over there, and just in the distance you've got another set. So it just goes to show the scale of the operation here. Now, talking about what we saw at the Blue Lagoon with the Fletton's Brickworks, that was tip of the iceberg compared to this. You know, the manufacturing here was top in its class in the world, again, until imports and cheaper options come into play and made this place suffer. But with closure in 2008, I must say the building's held up really well, and it's nice to see some of the old machinery still here. It'd be nice to see what it was like back in the day.
Absolutely.
It really would. It really would.
It's mega. I mean, all this metal work that's out, and even that little window just behind the hopper that's been bricked up. That's pretty epic. Big old pipe to bring in water. That's pretty epic. Lovely stuff.
So just come down to have a look at the oil hopper here, and like I said, we're on a load of ballast now. When I last spoke to you regarding the sidings, I was up there. So again, it just goes to show the scale of the buildings here, and I'll be honest, with this remaining, it just seems to me that that is just the tip of the iceberg. And it's lovely to be here. I'm sure you love it right now, don't you?
I do, mate, I do, yeah. I just wish I'd known about this place 10 years ago to come in and have a look, you know, before vandals got in there and set ablaze and graffitied the place up, leaving it in the bad state it is today.
Yeah.
I bet it's going to be up for demolition at some point.
It is. To be honest, I have seen some news articles regarding this site maybe being turned into a movie and film studio, which, I don't know, it doesn't sit well with me, if I'm honest. It's a bit too
historic.
Yeah, it's too historic to lose. And I feel like with Stewartby building, you know, a brickwork town, village, whatever you call it, you know, and it was built for the brickworks, for workers to live. You need a place like this to remind you of the past and to remind you this is why it's here.
Bro, you see what I see?
I do. Let me just pan down.
I'm going to film that too. Wow.
There's metal rails. So that's our time at the abandoned brickworks, all done and dusted. However, yes, we are heading back to the train station, but we're not heading home. Well, I'm heading home to Bletchley, but Purple's coming with me because we've had a look on the, well, we had time for the, was at the car train, we had a little bit of time to have a look at what was coming through there, and there are 2 Class 43s bombing it through on platform 2. So it'll be rude not to come and have a little look at that, wouldn't it?
Right,
It'd be rude not to. So yeah, so that's Stewartby done for now, and we will see you back at Bletchley for the last bit. So stick around. Stick around. So we are now back at Bletchley. Going to be here for sort of the next couple of hours. Like I said, come in will be 2 Class 43s. And also we've had a look, and from Derby to Wembley is ROG. So that sounds like it's going to be a 37 or 37s. So nonetheless, we're going to stay put, see them. So that'll be put in just after this. So enjoy them. I told you that was worth sticking around for. So HST and a Class 37. I didn't mention that because I thought it'd be a very nice surprise for you Class 37 lovers. However, this is the end of the video. So, Purple, once again, thank you very, very much.
Oh, thank you for taking me around, mate. Show me the greatness that Bletchley has to offer.
I know we got Bletchley, we had Stewartby in there as well, like I said, with your band and Brickworks. And what a day it turned out to be. Like I said, we had perfect timings, both arrived at Stewartby near enough at the same time. So we was destined for a lucky day. But nonetheless, home time now. But got a bit distracted there. But no, nonetheless, it's been a brilliant day. So we will be collabing again very, very soon. We will get our thinking caps on and think of something else to do for you. Typical announcements. But anyway, it's the end of the video, and we will see you next time down the line.